We're live! Yay! Welcome to the Cubist After Dark. I don't even know if this thing's working. I am Patrick Hillier, and I'm the fill-in Cubist After Dark host, taking over. And Kimberly just finished up her chat. What was your chat called?
Alone Together.
Alone Together. And we're alone together.
We are alone together. And for the After Dark, this will go poorly, my friends.
Well, except we're not drinking, neither of us. I'm not anyway.
I'm drinking water. So much water. I'm going to keep myself temporarily so that I can take care of the tweeting of the stream stuff. But I'll still be here. So
I'll still be here. All right. I'm looking for the YouTubers to see if there's any chatting going on. So that was a good show. You guys did a great job. I don't know what our After Darks thing is going to be. You muted yourself, you said. Yes. She said she's muted herself. So here I am playing with myself, as it were. So let's see what's new. Hey, I got Nemo's War in the mail today, and I have no idea what I'm going to do with that. It's a big giant box of solo gaming bits. Just bring it up so I can see the chat room. There it is. Here it is. After Dark. Oh, that's a picture of me looking like a dork. Imagine that. Getting there quick. And I am looking for. Okay. All right. Oh, there we go. All right. I'm in the chat room. We got Ben. Hi, Ben, and Daniel. All right. I got some participation now. I can do something.
Hello, I'm back. My apologies.
Great. Daniel said butts and wieners. All right. I'm just going to read
Daniel,
from the chat.
guess what amazing thing that I had. So I created little notes so that I remembered to say things like, remember last episode. And then, my friends, I added butts to the bottom of my list.
Butts.
And why did I add butts? Because After Dark.
Yay. Where did we said something about butts? Oh, I wanted to say something.
I say things about butts.
Leland, who's not here. He's often here.
Yes.
Was posting pictures of boobies over in France. Sculptural boobies, but boobies nonetheless. So you were chatting as the Cubist tonight.
I am in the chat room as the Cubist, tarnishing Bill's good name.
That's good. I was logged in as the Cubist earlier. It was very confusing.
All right. So it is After Dark, and I decided to wait until the very end of the last episode to mention the fact that I'm going to take a hiatus.
Sure.
I'm a terrible person.
Mm-hmm.
And no, I just didn't want it to take away from what we were doing on the show in general. Mm-hmm. So I decided to wait and mention it at the end. Hello.
Paul, there was a guy there with the same last name as you.
I know, and I called him Paul. All I could see was in cow. And then I was like, wait, I think it said R. I was like, R in cow. It's Christopher.
Yes.
Hello, Paul. Hello, Chad. Hello, Daniel. Hello, Ben and Andrew and Jason. Did I get everybody? I think I did.
You need a little ring when you call off their
Hello,
names.
Christopher. Yeah, ding, ding, ding.
Oh, speak of the devil. It's Christopher. I don't think we ever had Christopher here before. I don't remember him being on the show.
I don't know.
No?
I'm not usually on the show.
Oh, okay.
I met Paul and Christopher at the same PGG Con. I didn't know that Paul was an identical twin.
Oh, Andrew didn't hear the bomb. He was off getting a snack.
Aww. And then I saw Paul in the Stronghold booth with me in his Stronghold shirt. And then I think I went to the bathroom and saw Paul not in a Stronghold shirt.
Yes.
Like 200 yards away. And I was like,
well, I'm sure I've told this story before, but Richard Ham thought I was Paul. So.
Oh, really?
Christopher.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, Andrew missed the hiatus thing. Hi, Andrew. Love you. Yeah. I'm also going to take a little bit of a social media break. I will still be available for like DMing. I've already taken a significant, like, I check on 10-ish people, but that's it. I don't really follow Twitter anymore, not lately. I was going to delete Twitter entirely, but it was fairly upsetting for some people that I love, so I won't. I will keep it and just step it back for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
10-ish people. I do have allergies that are terrible. Not tennis people.
Only the people that play tennis, Chad. Do you play tennis?
Do I? I have.
You have? I have not.
I do.
I have not.
I have all of, we all have tennis stuff. We haven't played in a couple of years, though. I should play tennis again. I like it. I'm terrible. But I enjoy it.
Do you love tennis?
What is this? What dirty thing?
It's just a tennis. No, it's just a bad tennis joke. Sorry.
Oh, because love. Yes, I get it. I get it now.
Got it. Sorry. Not everything in my mind is horrible. Sorry.
Yes.
99.9%.
And I will still be on, even when I'm not on the show, I will still be active in helping the show. Just will not be appearing on it for a while. I will still be active in our Slack. I've been helping organize upcoming shows with people that I love. I'll probably pop on for next month's After Dark, as long as it's a day that I can do the thing. But yes.
Sure.
And anybody who needs me at any point, you are free to reach out to me through private means. I just need to take a little step back from the things. Yeah. Right. And yes, Daniel does DM me his tweets when he thinks it's funny. Or also sometimes when he's like, oh, was this too far? Like, he does it to make sure he's being well behaved too.
Sure.
Not only just because he thinks he's funny and telling bad jokes on the internet.
I used to do that. I've given up. I've just given up.
You've given up on?
At asking if I've gone too far. I think Daniel once. It was Daniel or somebody said that to me once. I think you need to stop.
I mean, no, I don't come on the After Dark just to say words that rhyme with duck. Turns out we're still not supposed to say that one, remember?
Okay.
It's still frowned upon for me to use the F word. I can use the rest of them, though, so go to hell, friends. It's fine. I can do the things. No, the After Dark, just because it's more laid back.
Sure.
I generally don't really feel like I have anything to contribute to the regular show, which I know a lot of that is imposter syndrome. I'm not like searching for sympathy in any way, shape, or form, or people to be like, oh, no, but you're good and we love you, or you're entertaining. It's none of that. It's just how my brain works. And it typically causes me more stress than it does anything else. So
tell me more about BuddyCon.
BuddyCon, 10 of us, a house in the middle of nowhere in New York, literally the middle of, we were near nothing. We were like 12 minutes from a grocery store, and there were some goats that we drove past.
So this is the state of New York, not
yeah, like upstate New York. Okay. And so much taxidermy in the house. Oh my God. All the dead friends. So many dead friends, my friend. It was so many dead friends. But Eric Yurko and Matt and I were driving, I think, from picking Eric Yurko up from the airport. And we drove past a farm because it's basically where you are in that part of the state. It was a goat. I realized this as soon as the words came out. It was an abnormally furry goat. And I said, oh, what the is that? Quickly followed by, oh, it's a goat. So then Eric had to live tweet that incident.
Yes.
And then never let me live it down.
Of course. Eric's kind of a poker.
A little bit. But we love him. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes, there were stuffed baby lambs right outside of my room. Breaks my heart. I did not pet them. Apparently Daniel did because he's a terrible human. No, other people can touch dead things and that's okay. I did not want to touch the dead friends. And he did sleep behind a creepy, creepy mounted goat head. And you know what? We all survived. None of the animals came back and killed us. The water was very sulfury. The house itself was very nice and clean. There were 8 bajillion games. 3 whole women out of 10 people.
Hey, that's a good percentage, right?
I see you other conventions with your 2 women for every 1,000. Yeah. There were 3 of us. Thank you very much. Didn't really see anybody naked. That was good. I was concerned about that because there was a hot tub. So I was very like,
okay.
This is somebody's going to show me their dick, right? Like at some point, somebody's going to be drunk and go streaking, or they were good. I don't know if men realize this. Nobody wants to see your dick.
Okay.
No, they're not pretty.
Yeah, not even my wife.
I mean, in her defense, she's probably seen it plenty of times.
Like 20 years ago.
And this is why we're on After Dark with only a few viewers. Right?
This is on the internet. You're just going to see that too, and then you're going to yell at me.
Yes.
So anyway, what was I going to say? There was something I was going to say.
I'm just drinking massive quantities of water because I
gotta. Can you, Daniel? Is the question. Can you?
Oh no! What did he do?
He's in the chat room. Being silly. I gotta. Apparently, there's too many people saying "dick" in the chat room. I gotta approve it.
You're welcome. And this is not an invitation for dick pics.
No.
Nobody ever wants a dick pic either. I don't understand what part of a man's brain is like, you know what? I find this lady attractive. You know what I should do? Send her the picture of the least attractive part of my body. Nobody likes that. If anything, it's to mock. Like the only enjoyment women ever get out of that is to mock it.
Sure.
Nobody's looking at that and going,
it sounds like the reviews of Jurassic World. I think they were talking about that. The only reason to go see it is to rip on it afterwards.
Improve on Fitzpatrick. Yes. I don't know if anybody watches Silicon Valley, but there's the app in Silicon Valley where it's supposed to be identifying food by pictures at first, and then he designs it and it only can recognize hot dog, not hot dog.
Speaking of hot dogs,
people are like, oh, that's not useful, and everybody else is like, actually, that's what it does. Then they end up selling it because it can be like dick or not dick.
All right. So speaking of hot dogs, we go to Origins, and Mikey's Late Night Slice is a famous pizza place at Origins, but it's like 10 blocks from Origins, and it's open up at late at night. I've never actually been to it, but I've heard stories about it. So they open up one literally across the street from the Unpub room where the Punchboard Media event was.
Yeah.
And so we go over there, a bunch of us, and I'm waiting in line, and I'm standing there with like Adrian from Malahide Game Guys and Ken Grazier and a couple other people, and just as I get to the line where there's like all the usual, pepperonis and sausages and stuff, and then there's like the special event, for Pride.
Okay.
And pizza, and it's really weird. And I'm like, what the heck is this? Why is this there? And the cashier says, oh, I'm supposed to like reset the cash register every 30 minutes. Can you wait a minute? I'm like, yeah, I don't care. He says, well, as long as you're waiting, can you explain to me what this pizza is? And he goes, oh, it's because of Pride. That's a famous, it's a famous drag queen. So it was 2 meatballs and a hot dog hidden cleverly behind a slice of cheese.
That is pretty amazing.
It was pretty good. It was famous.
I would order Pride pizza. I couldn't eat it because of glutens.
Yeah.
I like to not die usually. No, I just said no dying. Literally 4 seconds. Patrick, what is my friend rule for everyone?
No dying.
No dying. Okay, good.
I
So
heard
how
that
have
they
you been?
sold fast. Oh yeah, you talking about the pizza, Daniel? Because they literally, I think they
All them
opened like
places.
on Wednesday or Thursday. They weren't really prepared to be open, I think, for the both Pride Festival and the
Origins.
and Origins. I think they just kind of just opened and said we'll just sell as much as we can.
Good.
But it was fine. When we were there, it was fine. We had a good time.
And you
Um,
survived your Origins,
yeah, Origins was good, but I
but
didn't
you
talk
missed
about it.
me.
I
That's what
didn't.
you were
Yeah.
going
Oh,
to
of
say.
course. Yeah, definitely. It was improved over last year.
That's good.
Eric and I talked about that on our segment for our show. But I did a really laid back approach this year. I was kind of really burnt out going into it,
Mm.
and the open gaming area, the free play open gaming area was kind of down at the end, and it was near where we ended up parking, and I just kind of just sat there. Like I got there at 8 in the morning or so, or 7, whenever I arrived.
Yeah,
Kind of sat there and would catch people walking by and say, "Hey, come play a game with me," and they would play a game with me. I didn't have to go anywhere. I never went down to the bar on two. I hardly went anywhere. I went to a couple events, went to a bunch of media events and those sorts of things, but I was just happy to sit and play games with my friends.
that's good. That's why I go to conventions is to see
Yeah,
friends more than
right,
anything.
right. So it was good. It was a very good con, but I didn't do a whole lot of demoing or schmoozing or gland handing or that sort of junk.
Mm.
I did get a demo with Aaron. I missed his show last week. I guess that was last week.
Yeah, last week.
That was fun.
Yeah, Aaron was good. He was entertaining, and he's got the good hair.
Jason in the chat said he said hello to me briefly.
And Patrick apparently didn't realize
I
that.
don't remember that. I'm sorry. I saw a
Patrick,
lot of people in the chat in this. It may have been the medium. I don't know if Jason says is that where that was it in the meetup or not. I mean, I was flitting all over the media room. I was being I call him Mother Hen.
mm,
Um, just jumping around trying to make sure people were having a good time and games were being played and that sort of thing. Trying to have a good time.
yeah, that's good. You're good at that. You were my person at the first BGG con who helped me meet people and get out and around. Otherwise, I would not have.
Mm-hmm.
I would have worked my booth and hidden in my room. Because
Oh, that year, Jason. Okay, yes. Okay, yep. I remember. Okay, I remember meeting Jason now. Yes, Jason.
Patrick just went full me.
Full
You know what
you.
I like to
Yes,
do regularly at board gaming things? Reintroduce myself to people I've met
I do it
multiple
all the
times.
time. I do that.
Me
I
too.
tweeted about that before I left. I said I will be that person who comes up to you and acts like we've been friends forever because um, I'm horrible about that. I'm absolutely the worst about that,
I'm
and I
always
forget
like,
to do that.
hey.
Mm-hmm.
I go to this very small game group occasionally. I don't really have a game group, just, it's a thing. But every once in a blue moon, I will go to a Monday night game group at a grocery store. And apparently, last time I went, I had met this person that I thought was new and had never been there before. So he sat down and I did my awkward small talk because I can't small talk. So I did my questions. And he asked him, like, what games do you like? Is there anything you would like to play tonight? Is there anything you like to play? Because the actual host for the group was not in the room at the time. And everybody else just kind of looked at the guy like, because we're all socially awkward and it's great. So I ask him the questions. He answers them. I insult his game choice on accident because the games he brought with him are like, it was King of Tokyo and something else. King of Tokyo is literally my least favorite game. And he was like, oh, I brought King of Tokyo. And I said, I'm not going to play that with you. And he was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. By the way, I'm Kimberly. I didn't catch your name. And he was like, I still don't remember his name because I'm a horrible person.
Yeah.
And we've met before, Kimberly. And I was like,
Mm.
probably. And then later he's like, we've played a game together. And I'm like, I don't know.
I mean, look at your BGG stats though. If you keep track, it's like
I've only been tracking for a few months, and I
oh, I
don't do
know.
it all the time.
But I'm just saying if you do, I forget how I looked at it recently. It was like hundreds of people I've played games with.
I believe that.
Over and I haven't been tracking that long.
I track most people as anonymous.
No, I make funny names of people now. So
oh, Daniel, that is not where I met Dave and Shira, but within the same meetup group. I went to an event at somebody's condo is how I met Dave, which is literally my worst nightmare. I don't like to go to people's houses that I don't know ever. Like that makes me, even somebody that I kind of know, going to their house can make me really uncomfortable. So going and being surrounded by a bunch of people I don't know is like 8 bajillion D times worse, even if it's for board gaming. But I went to be a good significant other and did the thing. And right away, though, I liked Dave, my friend, who is now my friend. I was like, this one, I will keep this one. It's one human clicked with us, and I'll keep that one. And I'm not going to talk to anybody else, except for when I feel like I have to. And then his girlfriend, Shira, came for a few minutes because she was working nearby. And I was like, oh, I liked her too. So these people. So then I awkwardly later used Discord, which that meetup group uses, and invited Dave to Matt's house without really asking Matt. He kind of knew. But we had discussed like we should have Dave and Shira over sometime for games. And then I just kind of did it. I was like, oh, by the way, I invited Dave to your apartment.
Is Matt still at work? Is he out of the chat?
He's still at work. Yeah, he just messaged me. He's stuck babysitting a thing that keeps breaking during his evaluation. It's a thing. It's okay. Dave is good people, Daniel. Yeah, I enjoy Dave. He's entertaining. He's ridiculous. He reminds me of my brother-in-law. It's good. Keep him.
Yeah. So we're chatting about BG stats. I hate people that want to log like every little bit of data.
Such as, what do you mean by that?
What's your name? What's your user ID on BG stats? And what's your score? Don't move the board yet. I need to get everyone's scores. Like, come on, write it down or something. Take a picture.
Or just one person can record it.
Yeah.
I often fail to record my things. And I like perfect data, and I do not keep perfect data. So,
yeah.
Deepwater is doing a giant welcome to a Gen Con. Valid.
Interesting.
No, I mean, you can play with like 8 bajillion people.
Yeah. Tiffany did a thing at the Punchboard Media thing. Where's all the swearing? Shut the crap up, you.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry, I haven't been swearing enough.
Sean's here.
So hot. Uh-oh, who's Sean? Oh no, I did this again. Sean, we met. Sean was on the show. Yes. And we had met in person before.
I'm assuming that's Sean and not Michelle.
Hi, Sean.
Sean is signed in as all the bits.
I mean, if not, hi, Michelle, who I don't believe I know.
Sean and I hung out a little bit at Origins. We had a good time.
Again, really, yeah. I'm sorry. I remember now. It takes me a minute.
What were we talking about? I got distracted.
But
this is the warm up for After Dark. No, this is it. I'm not long for this world.
Patrick.
No, that's what he said. Chad said that.
That's it. Everybody's out. Done.
Yeah.
I'm done with you people. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't mean that. I still love you, even if I am taking a hiatus.
Love you.
Love you. I love my Cubist people, and I love my tap people. I just also don't love Cubisting.
Sure.
I do sometimes, and sometimes I'm like, this is terrible, this is terrible, this is terrible. And I realize I think the show probably went okay tonight, hopefully, maybe.
No, we're great.
Okay,
very good.
Good. There were like
Other than the live.
42 people live at one point, which is a lot of people for me.
Yeah. No, I mean,
the number and regretted looking at the number.
was,
I was like, oh, there's 4 people. And then I moved my thing and I was like, oh no, 42. Nope.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of names there I did not recognize from previous episodes, you know. So.
We also got new subscribers. I can see the thing popping up on the side every time we're getting new subscribers now. So welcome, new subscribers.
Yeah.
I hope you like seeing none of those same people.
Hopefully they're not on now. I don't think they are.
Oh my gosh, I didn't think about that. We're going to go after dark and traumatize all of the new subscribers.
Yes. Yeah, hopefully they realize this is a different show. Now for something completely different.
Thank you, Jason. I'm glad the show was there. And yes, Amanda brought some heavy cardboard fans in. New subscribers. I just have the allergies, not new. Yeah. My terrible friends. Oh, Chad. Chad, are we going to maybe actually play a thing at BGGCon this year?
Never seen Chad?
Uh-oh. Oh, Daniel.
Sorry, we're all laughing at the chat. Hopefully you guys are reading about all the nude subscribers in the chat room.
It's extra good because we have to approve all of these comments that say things like nude. So then I'm just laughing and Patrick's approving your naughtiness.
Yeah, that's my one job here.
This is one job. I am still a hard maybe for BGGCon. I don't have a room yet. Maybe, kind of. I might have a room share. I don't know. We will see in general, but lately I haven't really wanted to do anything with people, and especially not large groups of people, or even like, my poor sweet friend Dave is like, you gonna come to game group? You gonna come to this thing? You gonna come to that thing? And I just keep going, nope. He's like, when will I see you? And I'm like, not at a thing. So,
but, you know, I mean, like, we end up down in those little rooms in the basement. And
that's true.
BS anyway.
I mean, I would like to think that I can still do BGGCon because there are people that I only ever see at BGGCon that I would really like to be able to see. So I'm going to try to make myself do it. But I'm not making any guarantees yet. It's only the beginning of July.
Yeah, I can't guarantee I'm going. I'm signed up to go, but
I have a badge. I'm not getting rid of it.
Yeah.
And yes, there's an Andrew there too, who we love an Andrew, and he's very sweet.
Yep.
And I will do a thing with Dave and Shira, Daniel. I swear. Dave will just show up at some point if I continually blow him off, I think. He's the only person that's been like, what the fuck? Oh! The one freaking word. Ding. Sorry. No, Andrew. Only crazy people book their flights this far in advance. If Andrew booked his flight for BGGCon like 7 years ago or 2 weeks. No, Daniel, you don't need to have booked your flight yet. He is a crazy human. Andrew Smith. And yes, we did have our F-bomb. You're welcome.
Chad. Teaching Mason crazy Japanese games. I love teaching Mason crazy games. He's fun to play.
Oh, yeah. And I really like seeing James. And he always has all the crazy games for me. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going on a cruise in January, and my wife started trying to get me to buy our tickets, our plane tickets.
Why? What is wrong with people? It is too far in advance.
No, she thinks we need to.
Oh, people are silly.
Yeah.
Where are you leaving from for the cruise? Florida,
Miami,
I presume.
Miami, yeah.
I mean, I don't know how many flights there are out of Columbus to Miami, but here it's like just nonstop.
Right.
Plenty of flight options. We booked our BGGCon flights last year. Like, I booked the way out because they were on sale like a month before that. And then Matt booked our return flights like
while you were there, weren't you?
Like a week before, I think, a few days before. We left on Tuesday. He booked him like the Friday before. And you know what? It was just fine. And we only booked him then because somebody was like, ooh, it's getting kind of sold out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know you will know people, Andrew. Everybody, this is Andrew in the chat, and I'll find you a picture of him. And he is lovely and sweet, and you should lick him or something to make him uncomfortable. No, don't, without consent, don't touch people. But Andrew is lovely and lovely to game with and
yes,
chill.
yes.
And he
BGG is Daniel Con. That is correct.
It is. There's so many Daniels at BGG. You people in your names. So Andrew has one of the most generic names, and I love you, Andrew Smith, but that is a very generic name.
Best After Dark ever. I don't know. This is awfully clean, Ben.
Oh, we are being very fun. Oh, I did. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It did suggest that people assault Andrew. In a joke, I was just kidding. Please don't ever touch people without their consent. I'm literally on my phone trying to find a good picture of Andrew to show people so I can tell them what he looks like and to look for him, friends, because this is on the radar. Here we go.
I was going to say, look for pictures from. Oh,
can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
There's an Andrew, and look, he gets fancy. Just maybe say hi to him. Don't actually lick him unless he wants to be licked, and you're in for that. To each their own in that department. So yes. Now people know you look like Andrew. So even if your name is Andrew Smith, and there are going to be 12 of
you. Can you post one of his dick pics?
Patrick.
Just bringing it back to.
Oh, we're taking it real after dark now.
Okay.
My friends. No, I don't have dick pics.
Oh, you don't keep them?
No.
You use Snapchat.
Yes. Obviously, that's what the Snapchat is for, Patrick. Come on now. It's literally what Snapchat is for. How is Diana doing? Diana, right?
She's good. She's all right.
Good.
She can still do the stairs. She can't jump on the bed. And for those who don't know, Diana is our 18-year-old cat.
Sorry. Yes.
Not my wife.
We are so awkward. An inside ball. Yes. Diana is Patrick's elderly kitty cat.
Yes. And, she eats and she sleeps and
good.
She wants to be petted when she wants to be petted.
That seems fair. That also applies to me.
Yeah.
I eat sometimes, sleep sometimes, and I only like to be touched when I want to be touched. And that's okay. Uh-oh. I just see.
All right.
I mean, that's fine. You can approve that.
Yeah, I like the alternative dick pic. There you go.
Yes. So sleazy Chris Shock. Remember he worked the Stronghold booth with us that first year, Patrick. He's like, yeah, I don't know if you don't know who he is. That's okay. But last year, no, the year before at BGG Con, he sent me an entire album of dick pics and people named Dick. Oh. He slid his phone at me. And not everybody at the table thought that was funny, and that's okay. I thought it was funny. Not everybody did. And I'm going to eat a mint because my voice is scratchy.
Oh my gosh. I love the screen cap of you in the Cubist After Dark.
Oh my God, what is the screen cap? No.
Oh, it kind of looks like your O face.
Oh, no. Damn it. I hate it when they're me in general. I always I yell at Bill and I'm like, take it down. Burn it. Is it tonight's screen cap?
Yeah, it's tonight's After Dark. Yeah.
I hate everything and everyone. And I am so sweaty. Do not look at me. It's so hot. Yeah.
Good times. Good times.
It is so damn hot. You know what we did yesterday? Because you know what sane people do when the real field temperature is in the triple digits and the humidity is insane?
Reseal their driveway?
Climb a mountain.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember seeing those pictures.
We went hiking. And I had nonstop asthma attacks. And my inhaler was down to 3 pumps. So not even very useful at the end. And then I had so many bug bites. We hit a point where I was getting bitten like crazy, and my asthma, I was like, and I was like, I'm turning around. I'm getting bit. Like I can deal with one or the other. I've hit my limit. It was like 6:37. I also woke up with a migraine yesterday. So, you know, the combination, not great. And I am glistening. Yeah.
Uh-oh, you're getting fan excited.
Oh, no. Yeah. Yes, I'm in the Northeast. No, it is not 64. This week has been like balls hot. I can't even. Today it was 92, I think. Yesterday it was 96.
Wow.
With ridiculous humidity. And this only ever happens for 1 week a year.
Yes.
It's always either the first week of July or the last week of July. I don't know why. I've only lived here for 11 years, but it's always one of those. I'm going to choke on a lifesaver.
Is that your dinner?
No, I did eat.
Oh, okay.
I was like, yes.
Just checking.
No. Dinner is the one meal I usually eat. It's the other ones that I won't necessarily. But dinner I eat with my kids always. So it's like the one time that I will eat with regularity. Though we were like most of the way to the mountain yesterday, and Matt was like, did you eat anything? You're going to die just in general from the asthma. We literally got out of the car at the mountain. We went hiking, and I was like, from the humidity, and I was like, uh-oh. This doesn't go well. It's good. No, but you don't need to breathe. It's overrated.
Yeah.
Also, it's a good sign when you go to hike and you get there and there's literally nobody there.
Right.
There's literally, we drove into the first place with a visitor center to buy a parking pass and stuff, and we apparently didn't need one for the trail hike, but there was literally not a car, and they looked just like we were insane. Matt was like, we're looking for the trail for this, and they were like,
really?
She just kind of looked at us and went, oh. And then she handed him back the money and was like, you actually don't need a pass for that. But you just, okay, yeah. It was not good. No, I don't want to go there when it's that hot, Chad. I don't understand why you live on the sun. Oh, you hiked. Jason, where do you live if you hiked Mount Washington? We should have hiked Mount Washington yesterday. I am going to eat lunch tomorrow because I'm going to eat lunch with Daniel Newman.
Oh.
I will not have eaten anything before that point, but I will eat.
Up in Maine? Or down in New Hampshire?
We're going to be in Portland, Maine, Patrick.
Oh, yeah, I know that town.
You're familiar with the situation.
If you like lobster, was it the Shack? What's it called?
Shack.
It's right next to the ice cream place that lady told me about. Your friend.
What?
Your friend that we had the chat show told me about. Come on.
My friend
the
on the chat
place.
show? Gelato place? I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, come on. Yes. Yeah, gelato, balato.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I love you.
Yes. Daniel says he doesn't like lobster. Well, they have other things.
Daniel's my picky eater. Also, I'll have 9 with me.
There's a gelato fiasco. It's gelato fiasco, and right next to it is this seafood place that has the most fabulous lobster rolls, among other things.
We love
and
you
it's
so
right
much.
up the street from the donut place, but you can't eat any of it.
No, Holy Donuts has gluten-free donuts.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
They have a what they have there. They have one named Alan something, so I got it because
I mean, obviously, I can't eat that. They have like gluten-free chocolate cake donuts, and they're really good.
Okay. What does lamp mean, Chad? Do you like lamp? Is that a lobster joke?
No. Chad, you're going to have to explain it to him.
Sorry, I'm from the Midwest, so when I went to Maine, I ate lobster for breakfast, lobster for lunch, and lobster at dinner. The first day I was there.
I believe that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm loudly sucking a mint. Sorry. If you can hear that.
Yeah.
My apologies.
And then I went to Kimberly's and I had a pound of bacon.
He did. And he just had to be entertained by my child because nobody.
Because yeah. So I'm a morning person. I wake up and no one's up except for Kimberly's. What, 7, 12? I don't know.
9, Patrick.
She's 9 now?
tiny. She looks like she's 6, but she's 9.
Yeah. She's teaching me games. I forget what we played.
You played like Hang on Harvey and I don't know, other things. Did you play Tides of Time?
Meow Cat.
Oh, she made you play Meow. God, that's terrible.
Yes.
Yeah. She liked you though.
Where's the donut trail? Chad, I need to find out about the donut trail. Oh, we have so many donut shops. I mean, Bill's right down the street from us is like always listed as like famous for donuts, and Huffman's something in Cincinnati.
Apparently my 9-year-old is the only one that gets up with our house guests. Daniel also confirms this is true. I am not a morning person. She was just doing stuff on Pottermore. Yeah, she's not supposed to be on the internet.
Funny.
She also got up with my friend Ben when he spent the night one of the times. And he's like their uncle. But she made him play stuffed animals with her. And he is 100% not the type of person you would think that would do that. But then he remembered all of their names and everything next time. He was very good.
Well, that's great.
He texted me and he was like, "We're just downstairs and we're throwing a tea party for Almond and Wrinkles." And I was like, "Oh my God, I'll come downstairs."
Oh, all the stuffed animals you're talking about. That's hilarious.
Yes. All of her stuffies.
8 a.m. Euros. There you go. No, I don't think she's into heavy Euros.
No, she is. She's the one that will actually play them, but she has to want to.
Oh, okay.
So, like, she likes Bora Bora quite a bit.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, she's my Feld kid. So she really likes Castles of Burgundy.
Nice.
It's one of her favorite games.
Oh, she didn't want to do any of that crap with me.
Well, she doesn't normally. See, that's the thing. So typically, she doesn't even want to play a game. But when she does,
yes,
she will play something like Bora Bora and do really well at it, or Castles of Burgundy she can kill at. She will play fairly heavy games and enjoy them. She really likes All Creatures Big and Small, so we could probably play regular Agricola, and she would like that. I think I just don't own it. And she would totally like Newsford. And I bought her dad Welcome to Centerville, Andrew's favorite game. Andrew doesn't like Welcome to Centerville for his birthday because I thought she might like that one as well. It would be a thing she could play. Hubba bullshit. I like the Hubba stuff too. It's like 100% hit and miss with that little one. No, she will choose to play like Meow or Skull, and then sometimes she'll play one of those and be like, "I'm gonna play that Tiki one again," which is Bora Bora.
That's funny.
And I'm like, "Oh, that one was longer." Remember, the first time we played it, it went over. She was really good for like 90% of it, but that last round, she was like, "Oh, this is taking so long." And then the next time we played it, she remembered how to play it, and that's like all the difference. She was like, "Oh, right. I remember how to read this player board. I got it. I think I know what all these icons mean. We're good." And she did great. And then again, we played it just recently, and she did really well, and it was easy and lovely. But sometimes she'll just make you play Meow.
Yeah. And the older one played with us a couple games too.
The older one is 13.
Yeah.
My children do have names. I don't use their names on the internet because
I know.
I'm just warning
To the
people in the
others,
chat.
yes.
Yeah, yeah. To the people who don't actually know my spawn babies.
Yeah.
I just don't use their names on the internet because they have kind of unique names and people are creepy.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, and she likes La Isla. She really likes Felds, I guess, in general. Which is kind of funny. But
Cool.
is that not what all small children like? My big one will play not as heavy of games as the little one. Her attention span just dies out faster, which is funny. But she really likes types of games I don't like the Lovecrafty ones. Like Betrayal. She made Matt play like a 3-hour game of Betrayal at one of the first G2Ss. Those well before we were dating. I was like, oh, it's you probably might not like. We didn't know him that well. I was like, you might not like it, but it's like a 45-minute game. It took him like 3.5 hours to play, and I felt terrible.
Yeah, it's understandable.
And that's okay. Lemon Jello and Orange Jello. Those are interesting children's names. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Is that the last name?
Apparently. Love Letter Batman. Oh, my kids like Love Letter. Mm-hmm. And yes, Andrew, welcome to Centerview, which Andrew played twice at G2S because he loves me. And I totally bowed out at the first one. I was like, let's play Welcome to Centerville. And then we got it all set up. And I was like, actually, I should probably be doing things.
I need to try it just because my FLGS is in a town called Centerville. But other than that, I don't really care if I know it.
I enjoy it, but you know. Yeah, I don't love Betrayal. Betrayal has the potential to be good, but usually
I play it on Halloween. We have like,
reasonable.
We have a game night around Halloween. I'll dig it out, and that's the time I play it just because of the theme.
Yeah. Yeah, my kid likes more thematic games, which is 100% not me. 13-year-old. She's very into like Dead of Winter. But Ghost Stories is one thematic one that we can agree on. Though brutal. But she likes a lot of that like Lovecrafty stuff that I don't at all. She'll play those things. What's the other one with dice? Lovecrafty one. And I'm not going to do the dice hand thing again, but
yeah.
You get me.
Elder Sign.
Thank you, Elder Sign.
Yeah,
she likes that one a lot. All right, kids. It is midnight, so we're going to wrap it in just a few minutes. And you love me.
Sure.
I just found one of the 35 times. That is valid. And yes, Elder Sign. She really enjoys that stuff. Did Alan go to Origins this year, Patrick?
No. First time not in 10 years.
How dare 19? He's 19, right?
Oh, he's 20.
He's 20?
Mm-hmm.
Not okay.
College boy.
He's not even
He came home for Father's Day. Mom made him come home and have dinner with us, and I made him play Meeple Circus. That was fun.
I haven't played that yet.
Yeah, he said it's really stupid, but he actually kind of laughed at it once we got into it. It's got like a soundtrack that you play with it, so.
Oh, I've seen people obnoxiously playing it next to quiet games. I just haven't played it.
Oh no, that's why I liked it. I'm all about the obnoxious game at a con.
Oh, this was like I think people were playing like Here I Stand. So like a really long, heavy game, and these people come and set up Meeple Circus.
And the soundtrack going
next to them with the soundtrack not only going but going loudly, and they're like yelling.
Yeah,
I thought these people might punch them. It was not at G2S. It was at a different little con.
Okay.
And I was like, oh no, this is not going over well.
I mean, but I'm a kid at heart, right? I saw that game. I said I had to have this.
See, I
think it was Nikki from BGG that does the videos. She was working the booth, and it was on display. And I walked up and I said, "You don't need to sell me on this. I want that." Just pointed to it on the shelf. It's mine. I don't care how much it is. And then I bumped into Adrian Azell.
Yeah.
She and I went over and played Echinacea Shuffle. It's not really the name of it. It's a kid's game.
Oh yeah, with the
And,
little long nosed
yeah,
echidna, I think.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
And it's like, that's just because those look cool.
Mhm. No, those
Um,
are so. That game looks so cute, and I was really sad that I didn't actually get to play it at BGG
mhm.
last year. I wanted to, and he was busy. And then I came back, and he was busy again. And when I came back, he'd cleaned up, and I was like, "No,
Yeah, yeah.
I want to play with your giant plastic animal friends in the spinning, and I don't know what the hell is happening, but I would wanted to do that."
Yes, I know. It's like me and her playing it. It's like a kid's game. It's like I don't care.
Do you
Or
remember how ridiculous we were playing the Boca, Patrick?
yes. Hmm. Um, uh, we had a really wicked game of Super
Wicked.
Rhino Hero at the Punchboard Media
Ooh,
meetup.
nice.
Me and Steve Kyrez and my buddy Paul and just a guy that just showed up at the event. I grabbed. We sat down and we just played it. And we had a huge tower going because we weren't playing correctly by the rules, but
And that's okay.
that was fun.
Steve is a sweetheart.
It was
Steve's
a good
my
time.
celiac bud.
Your what?
My celiac bud.
Oh yeah,
Because he also has the celiac. So,
that's what I heard. Yeah, I read that today somewhere.
we can hang at conventions and share food.
Mm-hmm.
So you can be like, should we order a gluten-free pizza? I'm like, it's good to have a buddy for that because I would never eat a
Yeah,
whole
you
pizza.
need a slice of pizza.
I would eat 2 slices of pizza and I don't need the other 10.
Right. And I sure as
Yes.
heck ain't gonna have the other rest of that.
Well, that's exactly. Matt's like, oh, no.
Cool.
We went to dinner after hiking yesterday and he took the gluten-free menu on accident when we sat down and I was like, pretty sure you have my menu. And he was like, oh God, I almost got non-glutened. Yes, asshole.
Chad says they have celiac t-shirts. Are you saying calling him an asshole? Or Matt?
Matt.
Let's say
We
celiac
should
bud.
have celiac bud t-shirts. Oh, is there an actual t-shirt? I don't know. I don't wear t-shirts. Not like I'm just topless. I just don't generally wear t-shirts.
Oh, as long as we're on After Dark, I had a somewhat chesty friend in college, and I joked about making her a Braille t-shirt.
As I spit water on my laptop. Yes, and no. Oh, my hair. No,
I can't
Patrick.
get you a Braille t-shirt.
No.
Okay.
Bill made me a t-shirt
that was
said
when I was
puddin'
inappropriate. Puddin' boob?
Puddin' boob. Do you know the story behind Puddin' boob?
Yes, I remember the story of Puddin'
Where,
boob.
yes, Kimberly doesn't always realize she's on camera when we Google Hang.
Mm-hmm.
I forget that other people can see me. And I dropped pudding. And was like intently cleaning it up, apparently, while everybody else was like, we just act like we can't see this. Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, I do that frequently where I can't. Oh, I was like dancing around last time Bill and I were hanging and I was playing Gone Sean Clever and we were just chatting. And he was like, what you doing? And I went, and he was like, I can still see. That's how the video chat works. I can see you. Right.
That's hilarious.
I forget about that.
All right, we should probably wrap it up. It's late.
I agree with this. I have plans with a one Mr. Newman for tomorrow.
All right, have fun.
Thank you.
I'm going to work.
Ooh, what are you doing for the 4th?
I don't know. We talked about going to the fireworks, but if it's really hot, we might just stay home and watch.
Is it really
TV.
hot there too?
Yeah, it's horrible.
How hot is it there?
Like 90s. It's supposed to cool off though.
Yeah, it is this weekend here. I think it's going to cool off, but we have to make it through the week first. Mm-hmm. And yeah, we don't have central air, obviously. As you've been to my house, it's 126 years old.
Yeah.
It generally stays relatively cool, and we have a whole house fan, but it is
Have fun with Bill tomorrow, Ben. I thought he was like in North Dakota.
Yeah, I thought he was in North Dakota too. What? Good. Tell Bill we said hi and we love him, and hopefully his headache is better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Stay hydrated.
That too. Everybody stay hydrated. Thanks for joining us for Cubist After Dark, where we will not push the program network that we belong to because I feel like they don't necessarily want us to tie it in.
Yeah. We're probably Probably not
Missed one.
appropriate for the network.
I'm also not going to tell you who I am.
Dice Tower
so.
cares.
Love you, Patrick.
Love you.
That's definitely it. All right. Good night, everybody. Love you.